A question that seems to have become recurrent to me since I've turned to a minimalist lifestyle has been, why minimalism? Of course, such a question is only natural when others recognize the fact that you're deviating from the natural course of society and stepping away from traditional views on buying and owning objects.
Now, before we answer the question, why minimalism, let's first define what exactly minimalism is.
Colin Wright from ExileLifestyle.com explains minimalism as the following. What minimalism is really all about is reassessment of your priorities so that you can strip away the excess stuff, the possessions and ideas and relationships and activities that don't bring value to your life. So, contrary to what many people may believe, minimalism is not solely about getting rid of your possessions, but rather reassessing your life and the things in it, such as ideas, relationships, activities, and possessions, and then eliminating the things that do not hold any priority.
Now, I've heard some people say that the philosophy should not be called minimalism, but rather intentionalism. This is actually completely incongruent with the way that I view the philosophy, because you're not just minimalizing your possessions, but rather you are becoming a lot more intentional with both your possessions and pretty much all the different facets of your life.
And now that we have defined exactly what minimalism is, let's go ahead and talk about a few of the reasons why I chose to adopt a minimalist lifestyle. First of all, my apartment was getting completely filled up with clutter and garbage, and I was getting absolutely sick and tired of having to look at and deal with it on a daily basis. Next, my brain was scattered all over the place, and I could never seem to focus on one thing at a time. Finally, I decided I want to be more selective about the things that I bring into my life.
I want to go ahead and say that it just made sense for me at the time to look into minimalist living. I'm a 22-year-old male living on my own in a studio apartment, so I already didn't have that many things to begin with. A lot of the things that I did have was just an accumulation of junk and clutter and all kinds of things that I've just gathered over the years. So to be honest, it was actually really easy for me to just gather it all up and get rid of it. Now, I understand that for the majority of people, this is not a realistic thing to consider. You can't just go and pack up everything and get rid of it all at once. So what I suggest for you is really analyzing what you do really need and what you can probably live without, and go from there, just little by little getting rid of things until finally you feel like you're in a spot that you're just comfortable.
Although minimalism may not be for everybody, I'm glad that I've chosen to implement it into my life because the benefits it brings me never seem to cease. My mind is clearer, I spend less money, and I use my time on only the things that bring me value.